Hello, everybody. How's everybody today? Well, we're going to talk about divine timing because people seem to have this idea that twins are waiting for somebody forever and they wouldn't do it. That's because they're not on this journey. That's the one thing that we have to remember. Twins are on this journey and it's unique because we're bringing a difference into the world. We're setting the truth. You got to remember that in the other dimensions, the other densities, there is no time. So time is just limited to this realm, and there's no time for twins should be together at this time or they shouldn't be together or whatever, like they shouldn't be waiting so long for one individual. That twin is one spirit, one soul, and there's no separating that. So there's no time for a specific time for twins to be together and to make people think that this is what a relationship is. We're not in this per se for the romance part of it. That's the icing on the cake. Okay, that's the cherry on the top. We're in it to help people to realize that they have been programmed according to society to be blinded by the truth of who they are and what their purpose is, how to bring them back into divine reality and who they really are. That there's why twins are unique because we know that this struggle is hard, but our focus needs to be not on the romance part of it, but on the helping the masses and securing our spiritual gifts, connecting to our higher selves and our spiritual team. Those are the things that we need to focus on. When you get so absorbed in that, because you remember now, it's the yin and the yang. So we have to help to bring that balance. One's going to be more on the spiritual side. One's going to be on the physical so that we could bring it some balance. Because guess what? As we are migrating into 5D, 3D is going to be no more. So we have to make sure that we are helping the masses to migrate their energy and their frequency to that 5D level. So there's no set time that twins should be together. If your twin is reaching out to you, whatever time of the day, be ready. Because just like in the Bible, when it said that the 5 virgins, they were the 10 virgins. They were out and about doing their thing, not prepared. 5 of them were not prepared. 5 was. Why is that? Because that lets you know that they are coming at any hour. What does the Bible say? That when he comes, he's coming at any hour. So always be prepared. Always be prepared. Don't look at the fact that they are coming at a certain hour, okay? That they are knocking on your door at a certain hour. They are calling you at a certain hour. These are the divine timings because our walk, our journey is completely unique to anything else. I could understand if we were intimate with them, you know what I mean? And calling different hours, like weird hours. But because we're not, and we know that we have a pull to each other, that lets you know that you are unique as a twin flame. Okay. And then there's some things that you just can't control because suppose you have a relationship where you're in different time zones, because that was mine at one point, like when I was with my ex, right? He was over there in the eastern part of the world and his time zone was different. So when we connected, it was different time. So there's never no specific time because time is not as important as your journey. Your journey is much more important. As long as you get that down, then you'll have a better understanding of where you are and what part of your journey you're at, where you're at. You meet people where they're at. So don't let anybody try to make you feel some sort of way because you're still waiting. Okay, we have to wait because there are so many things that's got to take place that we are needed for as twins, and we'll be able to be more efficient when that time comes, when we master what we need to master. We're able to not get emotionally drawn off track because we're more on the romance side than we are the mission side, the goal side, the purpose side of things. Okay, because some of the things that my twin and I, he could come and he could go, but I don't get emotionally attached per se. Okay, sometimes I would switch on and think like, when, but then I switch that right off because you know what? That means I'm being needy. There's no need for me to be needy. There's no need for a twin to be needy either, but we do go through it. Once we go through it, we acknowledge it and we release it and we stay focused on what needs to be stayed focused on. Okay, because we don't want to be with them and then we're needy, because then we're more on the karmic side than we are on the twin flame side. So know the difference, because we love them unconditionally with no conditions. Okay? So that means that we don't have to give them, these are the limits for you to be with me. Don't call me at this time. Don't try to be with me at this time because this, that, and the other. We have boundaries, but we are also unconditional for them. Okay, so know the difference. When you have a boundary, that means that they can't take advantage of your feelings. But once you get that under control, they wouldn't be able to. You know what I mean? I mean, every once in a while, he doesn't do it now. My twin would come and he's angry. You know what I mean? And he'd be like, and he's not angry at me. He's angry at his situation. You know what I mean? So he would come and he would start reacting in a negative way to me. And I'm like, hey, hold on. That's not happening. And he calms right down. So if you're more on the emotional side, you would react instead of handling it where you could calm them down. You know what I mean? And bring that balance, because they are there to understand more of the physical, and then once you're doing the spiritual, it helps them to raise their frequency to what it needs to be so that they could remove themselves from whatever situation they're going through in the negative in the divine time. So one thing that we don't do as the other twin is give them suggestions to get out of that situation. You know what I mean? We are there for them. We could discuss what they're going through, but we don't say and think that, hey, I'm a better person than this other one, so it'll be better off with me. No, what we do is we look at the situation, we tell them and give them encouragement in a way to let them know that they have the choice to get out of the situation. Okay? Because their real purpose. But we don't want to do it. We don't want to encourage them where it's premature and then you become the karmic and have to take them through that journey, because you're not in it for taking them through a karmic journey. You're in it to take them through the twin flame journey, which means that you're going to bring balance to your twin and they bring balance to you. So each thing that you go through, you're acknowledging where you are in your communication with your twin, and you're able to adjust yourself to help them to adjust themselves. So that's where your cord comes in, and you keep working on your twin flame cord, which is in your heart. So once you keep doing that, you're able to find some balance, because there are so many people out there that are in certain relationships that there is a triangle. We're not per se a triangle, okay? Because we are the twin, and whoever they're with is more than likely a soulmate in some sort of form. You know what I mean? So one thing about twins is that there's no getting away from it. Absolutely none. So don't allow people to come and discuss that, oh, you shouldn't be in this here, it's been too long, or things along that line. Or when people also come and try to encourage you to be with them, that they are the better person for you instead of what you're going through. Because trust me, this twin flame journey is nothing for anybody to try to go in between, because eventually, if they are not careful, they can get their feelings hurt. You know what I mean? Which is what the karmics are trying to avoid, because they are facing losing their twin, but not because we're putting pressure on them. Because if we put pressure on them to leave their karmic, karma is going to come back on us. So we just let that happen natural, because eventually the karmics and the twin that is with them will go their separate ways. And that will happen naturally without any intervention, because they come to a time where they're like tired. They're tired of the same old, same old. So we have to give them that time to go through those channels, because we have unconditional love for them. So we're not trying to drain them and force them to be with us. We're just trying to help them to know their true purpose and to remind them of who they are. That's why I say get as much information and that you know the truth about what this twin flame journey is. Get it and stick to it. Get it from your higher self. That's where the most information is going to come from, to know your specific journey. And get that there helps them also. So when they get into querying about it, the best person that could give them that answer is you as their twin, because you've been studying it and understanding it from that spiritual point. Okay, you should by now know that their physical things that they're going through is for a reason, so that they could come and bring it to you, so that we could help others, those high level soulmates that are trying to connect, and they may have situations that's interfering with that, so that they could get that balance and get back on track. Because sometimes we go through so much with different people that we lose how we connect to our high level soulmates. And as long as we bring them peace and balance, then we're good to go. So I just want to share that with you today, and I appreciate you all. I know that this is a hard walk for you, but hang in there. Please hang in there. You can do it. Please connect to your higher selves and your spiritual team to get guidance for your journey. Your journey is so unique. I'm just sharing with you the things that they allow me to share with you. There are some things that I have not shared because it's not the right time yet, and I can't wait to share it with you. But I just want you all to stay focused and believe in yourself. Believe in this journey, as difficult as it may be. And just remember divine timing. If they call in the middle of the night, be there. If they call in the middle of the day, be there. And with that, I want to say much love always. Peace out. Thanks for watching Twin Flame 1111. And I would like to hear from you on how your journey is shaping out. So please, if you can, leave a comment below and let me know where you're tuning in from. That's always great to know. If you like this video, please hit the like button and share with others. Also, if you haven't subscribed and would like to hear more on the love of us all and our journey, hit the subscribe button below and the bell. Much love always.